welcome to paradise. Aiea, Hawaii, just outside of Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. A tremendous setting and a spectacular game that we have in store. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Wyoming's offense will start this game off. And the adrenaline is pumping on.
They got a number 17 at quarterback. I can see they're still not over Josh Allen, huh?
Get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pop.
And you got to come out under control. It means
you gotta tackle better than that, buddy.
Talking about it, but it's just football.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Tackle is made after the first down.
Well, the defense knew coming into
this one, it was pretty fated to convert that after they got 9 yards on first down.
Get off blocks and make tackles. But couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that run play.
Comes out throwing on first down. He wants
to
take the top off. And
thank God.
Able to make the connection they were looking for.
Thank God that number 17 is Josh Allen and number only.
They've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolute.
There we go. There we go.
Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
If they challenge that, I think that's
honestly, I don't know what that player could have done.
If they don't, I'll take the W on that. Absolutely.
Absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
I don't know. Maybe that was a legit fumble. No, I saw that. That's the fact that they're not already reviewing this is crazy. Okay, take the turnover.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Quickly complete. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. He wants to throw.
There we go.
Gets it out quickly. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Rainbow
This should be
Warriors
TD us right here.
Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawaii. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high
I really want to know like the history of how these teams like became rivals. Like, how did Wyoming and Hawaii establish beef with each other? Maybe I'll have to look that up on Wikipedia or something later.
Here comes the offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They try to pop a run on the draw. And they try to run inside.
Nice job,
and there is nowhere to go.
Nice job.
I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your...
Off he goes!
Oh, man.
Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
Man, I don't know how we got burned so bad. Maybe I must have, like, audibled the wrong guy or something, and that was the man assignment.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in.
Good job, D.
And he'll be
Let's get this stand.
no gain, still sitting at
That's
the
fierce.
3-yard line.
And listen, it's tough. It's
Way
a
to
tough
respond.
proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue.
And he takes it to the house.
Got us on that read out.
Cowboys.
All right.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And closed the deal with
Eastern
a 3-yard
European,
touchdown
something
run.
like that.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
He's right on target. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
I think I'm just going to keep challenging them with short passes, runs, and such until they start coming up. Because I really want to try to get some down. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We got them coming up in the press.
Looking to move it through the air. He's going to throw deep.
I want to challenge them speed-wise. Let's go!
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Warrior!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays.
Did I just hear we are #1 in the country in points per game? That's pretty nasty. Let's go, Bows.
They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
We definitely don't play like the traditional high-scoring Hawaii brand of football, though. Like, we definitely line up in the 4 wide sets. But we are a run-first team, and we cannot really often, get vertical the way that I would like because our receivers are still too, in development to be able to even do that kind of stuff.
Really important for them moving forward too to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, we knew you were going to play action.
Searching for answers after that last drive.
We didn't get any pressure, but we knew what you were doing.
Their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They're going back to the ground. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Yeah, I did my film study. I can't stop it. Freaking nosebleed, but hey.
That really has been getting pushed around and bullied in this.
I did my homework.
So far. Let's see what happens moving forward.
They're trying to get.
Oh, come on, man! I was trying to hit that Y button to get that user pick there. That would have been nice.
That if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy. And they did
the
on that
blitz
last
guy, not the man coverage guy this time. Here we go.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
There we go.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Fires to the right.
Great defense right there. We keep playing offense the way that we've been playing, or we can just run the ball, or we can throw it deep kind of at will. We'll seal this thing early. I'm kind of hoping with his speed we could get away from that guy, but
the Hawaii offense returns to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense.
Man, if he just held his block, he would have cleared the way for Crowdis right there. All right, let's see if we can take this corner's lunch again.
He's going to pass. Looking deep down the right side.
No! He had it. He had it, bro. Bummer. Let's just run the ball, get some yards back, try to set up a... I was going to say an easy conversion, but we just went ahead and converted it right there. Okay, this time I'm going to challenge them both sides. And I'm going to get sacked because our receivers kind of hit and miss with that press coverage get off there. Not exactly the best at the release stat yet, but they get there. Oh my! Fireworks.
Hand off to the single back. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sims. Makes the catch and knocked down. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal?
Gotta hope for good blocking here.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Rainbow Warriors have moved it inside the 20. The give to the tailback. Fights off a defender. That's about as close
when you're letting this little dude throw the truck stick on you, you got some issues, man.
Away from the first down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Oh, I thought I was running.
Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Got him.
Reeled it in and just made the house call. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Kane.
Oh, no. No. My man. Catch him, please.
There he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Wyoming. Well, maybe they thought
you gotta love that.
In the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you can tell, takes it out, good blocking, give them a little crease, and you can see the
hat tip to Wyoming right there.
Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop.
Brother.
You have it. So, Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
We're looking for a little more effort than that. Let's do just a tap.
If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the
Good blocks. Good blocks.
Unloads quickly.
All right. Hey, there's that effort I was talking about. My man with the drop sets it up with the block on the next play. Wait a minute.
On the side adjustment. To the air on first down. Quick strike complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Let's try to get it to the border, get out of bounds.
And he'll make his way out of
Save ourselves a timeout, stop the clock.
The defense has their
20
hands
seconds.
full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety
Good
help
throw.
as well, because right now they do not have
Call that timeout.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
My goodness, this offense is
That's kind of a dime.
This defense don't have the answers
I
right
love
now.
this man coverage, or the press coverage we're getting. Let's go over the top, see if we can get that back in the end zone. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Hawaii!
And it's a nice toss in the back of the end zone. Give your receiver a chance to make a play, and you can tell.
Way to bounce back from the drop, dude.
Right down, inbounds for the touchdown reception.
This QB's kind of the truth.
Getting set for the point after.
Got real lucky we were able to get this 4-star to come to Hawaii.
So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass.
Must be a surfer.
Fielded in the end zone, it's King. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun,
just go ahead and run.
Oh, sick, nasty move, and he's loose. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Scanning the field, it's Svoboda. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle.
Heck of a throw, honestly. Just really situationally inappropriate.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today.
So earlier when you said, I'm like, how are you going to let this dude truck stick you? 5'7", 190. And he's throwing shoulders.
This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
And the Cowboys will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Let's just be aggressive.
It's just maintaining the lead.
That pass was terrible, dude.
Let's just keep
That pass was terrible. I actually want to see. Did he get hit? Is that what happened? No. What in the world?
Missed opportunity for this offense. When big plays like that present themselves, you have got to hit them. Receiver did a great job with his
fires.
Oh no. Okay.
And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Okay.
Really nice this drive by
That is back-to-back horribly underthrown balls. I can deal with one being off target, but two back-to-back. I guess they're giving me that that revenge is sweet for that TD I kind of got on him at the end of the game there, or the end of the half.
But either way, we're going back to running football. Can't have that from my quarterback. Garbage.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started.
Kind of like a Sean McVay type where it's like when things are good, you know, they're good, but when they're bad, I'm like, where's the backup? Get out of here, Jared Goff. I don't care that you took us to a Super Bowl. You suck.
Throwing on 1st down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get
we are kind of like in a, are we throwing the game here like thing right now? It's just been Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde from this team.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Maybe we're not. Maybe we're not. I love you again, man. You're the best. I'm not going to do you like Goff.
They have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no...
I guess I shouldn't say I'm a Sean McVay guy. I'm really, it's like a Steve Spurrier guy. That's really who I'm listening to.
Right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense.
I kind of wish I had a visor that I could just like wear and just like throw.
When they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think
be a lot better than throwing your controller for real.
But dude, if you put a good drive together,
we don't do that in this economy.
No need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Able to work into
they're not in trouble because they did it.
And that'll be a 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
He tosses one high.
What was my... Yes! Okay, thank God. Woo. I was about to say, what was my defender doing? Like, look for the ball, dude. That could have been a pick. Instead, it was very nearly a completion.
No fair catches here, looking for room.
Oh, dang, that was stupid. All right, I got to stop complaining about the last play and just, like, focus on the play I'm playing, you know?
They'll throw it on 1st down. Trying to get to it.
Dang.
Stumbled to the ground.
Well, you're making a
Okay,
positive
2nd and 9.
that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Honestly, good time to go chew clock now.
This guy's running well. This offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up
Got that two-score lead, so we can just kind of like.
And this offense has got it rolling.
Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
Try to get this thing to the end of it.
4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Should I take a shot here? Because this is like straight man covered across the board. Screw it.
After run, now throw.
Let's have fun. You know, let's
down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Gets enough for the
like I said, Steve Spurrier is one of my biggest influences.
Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. First down to start the drive after the break. Give to the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down.
That safety was like, you ain't going to juke me out, man.
This offense could
not going to happen.
In this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Sweet cut there.
That time.
Give him 114 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. Off the RPO, complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal.
This is kind of a crazy call, what I'm about to do, but
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
And that's a gut punch, especially if you're the offensive coordinator, because that was sort of a foreign look, the pre-snap motion, a timing play, trying to get the receiver the football quickly. You're expecting to outflank the defense a ton of credit. They made the big
brother.
Now they set you up in the 4th down.
And that
on 4th?
will be questioned for a while.
Wide open? On 4th, you're just going to do whatever that was? Really?
Work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down.
That drop was so pathetic that I'm like considering like actually benching that guy for the next game because
let me tell you, this senior quarterback can
I mean that was about as bad as it gets in terms of like just field awareness and
obviously things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time. And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
Yeah, and you just...
Oh, he's going backwards in.
I'll take that.
Down he goes. A tremendous loss. Looking for a man. It's Svoboda. Gets open down the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position
Same play.
to pick up a 1st down.
Tampa 2.
Knock
him up. Over the top. Just don't let a deep pass happen.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass.
That drop right there was almost as bad as the one I had. Dang. I mean, well, what in the world?
It's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Takes a shot as he lets it go.
Woo.
It's incomplete.
Heads up play to actually not catch that.
action. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense.
Yeah.
They want that clock
All right,
to
we're
run.
getting back to work.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks into first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Gonna run it. It's Sims.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situations.
That felt like that old like ESPN 2K5 like sound effect where you just hear like the bones crunching. He gets hit.
That guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds. Cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on third down after that run. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
I think that's game, boys.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub.
Hey, got it done.
Because you definitely wanted this team.
Got it done. Good day for the freshmen, minus the picks. Let's go, Bows.
You can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go into the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.